You're like, we cannot. Cannot. Absolutely not.
What?
Are you shocked at that answer?
No, that's what I expected.
Mets making that blockbuster trade. For everybody who always asks me how I edit my pictures. Okay guys, it's a new day. Started off with lots of coffee and lots of phone calls. Some excited things kind of coming together. This is my favorite part of the off season because suddenly things start happening. I mean, usually the only action you really get and momentum you get is during GM meetings and winter meetings. Obviously, we didn't really have those this year because of COVID-19, so that part probably slowed things down a bit. But usually right after the new year, suddenly everyone gets off sitting on their hands and is like, oh my God, spring training's now we can see it. It's this year, it's 2021, and we need to actually put together a team. So people will start making moves, teams will start making moves, and you'll see some signings. So yeah, gonna head into the facility, do some more work, and then I'm gonna see my aunt and uncle and one of my cousins later today. He's very excited about his new camera.
Auto white balance, continuous autofocus. Well, you can shoot, it's square. So you can shoot, you don't have to crop, you just shoot square like Instagram photos. You're so sharp. Oh, it has great autofocus on your eye.
On my eye?
It literally puts a tiny green square around your eye. Move around, it tracks it so well. Whatever.
I'm gonna help Mr. Bauer create a LUT for an Instagram account he's making. For everybody who always asks me how I edit my pictures, I actually use a LUT. I just throw on it in, I use Affinity, but Photoshop basically. And this dude actually created my LUT for me. I gave him an idea of colors I liked and hues I liked, and then he made it, and that's what I use. So he is a Cy Young winner and a Photoshop guru. He's taught me everything I need to know. All right, guys, been a long day. Gotta see my cousins tonight, which is always fun. Staying in their guest house. I got a cool setup here. Got my own little office and desk. So, and yeah, that was my night. So I will catch you guys tomorrow on the vlog. Good night. All right, guys, got all my stuff. I'm gonna go get set up for an NBC Sports Chicago interview I have, and then lots of work for the rest of the day. Butters, hi Butters, how are you? It's my cousin's dog. Okay, so many questions and people blowing me up now about the Mets making that blockbuster trade for Lindor and Cookie. First of all, I'm just gonna say, have fun, congrats, Mets fan base. You're gonna love them both. They play with so much just love and passion for the game. I will say, Cookie, ask anyone who knows me, Cookie's one of my favorite, Carlos Carrasco, but goes by, he's known as Cookie. One of my favorite humans in general, but in the sport too. So happy for you guys. But it is definitely cool to see some moves being made. Obviously, they're trade moves, not some signings, but you love to see teams going for it in an environment where you see so many teams tearing down, and especially the NL Central. But anyways, cool to see teams going for it, especially during this uncertainty and kind of in this weird environment, teams who still have hope and are ready to go no matter what. So I'm getting excited now for 2021. Abe, welcome to the vlog, my friend.
What's up?
This is my cousin Abe. He's quiet, but he's funny. What are you trying to be in life? Trying to be a screenwriter, right?
Writing for TV.
For comedy. And our grandpa was confused when he found out you were going into that because he didn't think you were funny.
Yeah, and he still doesn't, I don't think. I haven't proved him yet. So this is your vlog?
This is my vlog.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. Alright, so I got my little setup. Just learning how to get creative wherever I go. All right, well, that was actually great. I enjoyed that conversation. It was fun to have. And yeah, go NBC Sports Chicago. So that'll be coming out, I don't know actually when. All right, guys, gonna go for a quick run. In between calls and meeting up with my analysts, and got to put up my new YouTube video breaking down the first time starting pitcher salary arb current class. That by the time you're watching this will be live on my YouTube. Been like nonstop calls and just crap all day. Haven't had time to really eat much. Going to work out. Got my Built Bar. This one is the Cherry Barcia. It's bomb. Again, I'm mostly a chocolate person and got a sweet tooth, so love these and love the chocolate ones. So I'm going to get that in and then head out for my run. Now that I'm fueled, make sure check out the link in the description so you can get your Built Bars too, because you'll thank me later. I love it out here. So pretty. Right at the base of Camelback. One of my favorite places to run.
Now I'm standing here hungry and I'm ready for action. So let me tell you I'm ready to jump right back in. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Butters loves these sunsets too, huh? Yeah. She just hangs out and watches them. It's a nice one tonight, huh? All right, gotta have a good, fun, baseball-related conversation with my analyst and his dad and brother, and my aunt and uncle, which was pretty fun. We got into some good debates about PEDs and steroids and the Hall of Fame, and you know how do you go about who should be allowed in and whatnot. I always like those debates. I find them interesting. By the way, Barry Bonds is a Hall of Famer. Anyways, other than that, I'm going to get some sleep because I have to be up early for an early morning phone call with the team tomorrow. So yay for that. And I will catch you guys tomorrow on the vlog. All right, good morning vlog. I have already had several calls with teams today, and now I'm gonna go eat some lunch with my cousin and then more work for the rest of the day. And it's a beautiful day in Arizona today. What recipe did you look up, or what was it called?
I looked up pasta sauce recipe. It's just not good. I don't know. I don't even know why. It's just not good.
Full disclosure, he's actually a good chef. But this was a new recipe. He's a work in progress is what he
It's tomato vodka cream sauce. But the main it's just like sweet and it just doesn't taste.
No, it tastes good. I like it. All right, we have another Trevor Bauer idea for a video, and I'm gonna have to shut him down, so he's not gonna be happy. He loves controversy. Oh, we cannot, absolutely not.
What?
Are you shocked at that answer?
No, that's what I expected. Okay.
Adios. Bye. That was the most compliant that Bauer has been all off season with me telling him something. So, yay, we're improving.
When you talk to the GMs, how do conversations go? Are they like straight to the point, or is it like friendly? What type? Is it different for depending on?
Yeah. I think it like depends on who it is. Some are very to the point, straightforward, don't have a lot of time. Some are very friendly and, will have almost like the small talk with you. Some are, you can tell like they're very much like they play the game and they're trying to sometimes mislead you to find out certain information about, your player or whatever. Whereas like others are very just like straightforward and honest. Like this is where we're at.
Is it mostly like texts or phone calls?
Usually like texting. Everyone texts. And then, obviously you have phone calls, but a lot of the initial conversations just start via text. Like, hey, do you have time? Can I hop on a call with you? A lot of Zoom calls right now.
How about, do you know for teams, do they have like group chats of like the whole team? Like Reds. Like 20 people in it.
They have, like a lot of teams, so players have group chats, but they use WhatsApp. Usually, because it's the easiest to, especially because you've got Latin guys and things like that. And sometimes like the pitchers will, and like the pitching coach, and those are usually all done on WhatsApp. But most of the teams, have you heard of Slack?
Yeah.
So like almost all the teams,
oh, really?
like I think every team basically uses Slack. So I've taken a little break from Twitter. I've had some people on my team tweet for me when I need to tweet the last few days. But I just took a quick peek on it, and literally I'm just like mind blown. Why someone takes like enormous amount of time out of their day to go out of their way to make burner accounts, etc., and tweet like mean things to people like me. Like, I don't know you, I've never done anything to you. Just, it's like mind blowing to me. Par for the course, but I was on my run thinking about it, and it's sad, really, because you gotta realize like that they're obviously so unhappy with where they're at. They just want to tear everyone else down. Anyways, shout out to all you nice people in the world, and to all you not so nice people. I hope you find happiness. I really do, because that's gotta suck. All right, so I'm gonna watch with my aunt and uncle some of the Ken Burns baseball documentary. I didn't grow up like watching baseball that much, like knowing the history. I love learning about it. Obviously, I don't necessarily need to know the full history to do my job, but it's always good to learn about the history of the sport. So I've never actually watched the whole series and documentary, so should be a long night.
And
we're not watching the entire thing tonight, but yeah.
We have observed several parties of youngsters playing base, a certain game of ball. Let us go forth a while.
All right, guys, I am gonna get ready for bed. Had a good Friday today. Got a lot done. Got to end it watching Ken Burns' baseball documentary. We got through the first episode. Crazy how much history there is. It got into the labor dispute stuff, like the beginning of it, which to me, my uncle was like, "Oh no, like wait till we get to, you know, the more modern era stuff. You'll find it fascinating." And I was like, "No, like the labor dispute stuff, I mean, just because I worked at the union and invested in that world and that side of it, to me, that's fascinating." So really enjoyed it. I'm excited to watch the rest. Also, best part about the Friday was that Los Toros, who Yasiel's playing for down in the DR right now, they had an elimination game tonight for the postseason, and they won. So they are forcing a Game 7. So that'll be exciting to watch tomorrow. Hopefully they win. It's a must win, and they get to advance on. Hey guys, I think it's Saturday today. Been a busy morning of all sorts of calls, catching up Bauer and Yasiel, who has a Game 7 today, so that's exciting. Hopefully they win. Right now, about to go on a little hike up Camelback with my uncle and their dog, and just kind of relax a little. I've got an hour or so of time to just breathe and catch up on just relaxing. Butters!
We're going hiking?
Where I go, I am not certain. That I know all in the
Always kind of around, and there's always one section that just looks so precarious, like it's ready to slide off.
just being lost, and may I never be found.
Do you see the tiny little people up there?
I'm still out here now, still moving along, still wondering.
Favorite hour in the desert and favorite place. All right, guys, so I watched some more of the Ken Burns baseball documentary with my uncle, which is always fun. My aunts and uncles, actually, on both sides, know a fair amount about baseball and are pretty big baseball people, but my parents are like, no, not how I grew up. So it's fun getting to bond with them over that. Now I am going to get ready for bed. Got some work done, emails, etc. while I was watching that. Pretty good weekend, I'd say.